Hey, happy, it's your boy, Mr. CJU, what it do, back with another video. In this one, I'm gonna go over the sales syntax, all right? So we know what sales is. Syntax is just another word for like order and arrangement, right? So again, when a lot of you guys join my Discord and join my CJU 2.0 program, and you guys that want to learn how to sell, you guys want to be a part of my sales agency, and you want to learn how to make more money, I'm telling you, one of the best ways to make money is understanding how to sell and close people. I know a lot of people think sales is something that's cheesy, or you might trying to get over on somebody, trying to finesse somebody, and you got to throw that old thinking about sales away and realize I'm a business person. And let me ask you a question right now before I get into it. Who got your money? Who has your money? People do. Not dogs, not cats, not horses, not animals. It's people. The only way you're gonna earn more money as a business owner is you're gonna have to do business with people. Those are the ones that you're gonna send invoices to, that you're gonna sign up, and those are the people that's gonna take money from their bank account and put it into your bank account. So in order for your business to grow, you're going to have to learn how to sell to other people, right? So sales syntax is an order form that you can follow. It's just a flow that I learned from my guy, Jordan Belfort, the Wolf of Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? I got some notes right here on my phone to make sure I don't miss nothing, because this is some sauce I caught from him. I did a lot of sales training from Jordan Belfort, Brian Tracy, Grant Cardone, Napoleon Hill, some of the greatest salesmen of all time. You know what I'm saying? So I got this from the Wolf of Wall Street himself. You dig what I'm saying? So number one, we're gonna list out some steps, is authority, right? What do you mean by authority, CJ? When you get on a call with a prospect, right? You get on a call with somebody you want to sell and close, the very first thing you want to do is present yourself as an authority figure, meaning you need to take control of the call in the very first couple of seconds. You don't want to get on a call like you confused. The other person on the side can feel that. When you get on the call with somebody and they're a little nervous, their voice a little cracking, and it's a lot of ums and they not sure, you're not going to sit by with that person, right? You're not going to spend your money with somebody that's unsure. You need this person to help you with something. So the very first thing you need to come off is an authority figure and take command of the call. Hey, how you doing? Introduce yourself, talk to them people and be like, hey, I'm ready here to help, all right? So once you have positioned yourself as an authority figure, now you can gather information. Because what we do as people, what we do is we naturally defer to authority figures, correct? A police officer, somebody that's authority, we defer to them. A judge will defer to them. A firefighter or something like that, anybody with a badge or a high level position, us as people, as citizens, we naturally defer to those people. So that's the type of feeling you want to have as an authority figure. And then once you have positioned yourself to that, again, now you can go to step two, gather information. Don't we do that with cops? When they ask us a question, what we do? We talk and open our mouth. If a judge asks us a question, what we gonna do? We're gonna talk and open our mouth. We naturally do that, all right? So that's how you wanna position a call, and you wanna gather information. Why do you wanna gather information on the sales call? It's because that is the data you're gonna need to understand the person, right? So when you get on a sales call, your job isn't to run your damn mouth. Your job ain't just to talk. You do not get on, you need to follow this flow. You don't just get on a call and just start blabbing about how good your product is, blabbing about how good your service is, and just up talking yourself and think that's the reason why a person needs to buy from you. You need to understand who the person is and find out, is what you're offering something that they actually need, or if it's something that they want. And the only way you can do that is by gathering information. So by gathering information, what you're doing is asking questions. All right. So you need to be like, hey man, tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me a little about your situation. Hell, tell me why you even booked the call with me. Tell me what's going on in your life. What part of your life do you need fixing? What part of the situation, you know what I'm saying? So you're just asking questions to find out more about the person. And if the person is on a call with you, they're going to be willing to give you that information. So when they give you that information, you're downloading that ahead. You're an active listener. You're listening. You're not just asking questions just to get them to move on. You're actually listening to what they're saying, and you're downloading that information. So when that happens, you're doing this. You are now building rapport. This is very important to build rapport with the person you're speaking with, because remember, you're trying to close a sale, you're trying to get money out of them. Treat them like they're real people, because they are. right? I understand you gotta hit your sales goal. I understand you gotta close out a deal, but you're talking to a human being. You talking to a person that got a family. You talking to a person that worked hard for their money, and you need to build some rapport and get to know them, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Now, some people don't like to do a lot of that free talking to sales. They want to get straight to what it is. Nothing wrong with that. And you'll find out what type of person they is when you ask them questions. They'll let you know, like, hey, cool, let's go, move forward. There's some people they like to talk. Let them talk, listen, build rapport. Hey man, they might talk about a sports team. They might talk about something in a relationship life. They might talk about some food. Be relatable to what they actually like. And then that person, you become a more likable person once you end up building rapport with them people, all right? Now we gather the information. We heard what they said, we build rapport. Now we go to 4, and now we go into the transition. You as an authority figure, you got information, you build rapport. So the transition is, this is a keyword I want you to use in sales. If you guys never had a sales script, use this piece right here. And when y'all talking to me on the call, when y'all book a call with me, I'm gonna use this and y'all let me know when y'all catch it, all right? Just to let me know y'all paid attention to this video. After I gather information and build rapport with you, I'm gonna say, based off what you told me, my program will be a great fit for you. I want y'all to write that down. Add that to y'all script, add that when you talking to people. Say, based off what you told me, the program, the product, the service that I have to offer will be a great fit for you. That's a perfect transition line to go over to the next step, which is, he calls it the straight line presentation. Once you transition with that line I just gave you, now you're about to go into the presentation of what it is you have to offer. Now you're about to talk about the benefits. Now you're about to talk about all the things that you have that fits what this person is looking for. So you just, whether it's a slideshow, whether it's a screen show, whether it's something that you show them in person, if it could be an in-person, if it's an in-person sale, you probably have something to show them. It could be on the screen, it could be on a whiteboard, whatever the presentation is. Now you go in and tell them all the benefits. Now, as you're doing your presentation, you're making sure you're hitting on certain points that you gathered information from them. You see, when I watch people try to sell and close people, what they usually do is go straight here to number 5. Soon as they get on a call with somebody, they be like, hey, let's jump right into the presentation. Man, you didn't even gather information from the person. You don't even know what the person like. You didn't build rapport with the person. So what end up happening is you're doing the whole presentation, like getting your stuff off, the presentation probably 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and the whole time the prospect is like, I don't give a shit about any of that you just showed me. And a lot of salespeople think they have to do these long presentations to close deals. What you need to do in your presentation is just mention the stuff that they want. So even though your presentation might be 45 minutes, after you gathered information to build rapport with this person, you could probably be like, my presentation gonna be only 5 minutes. I know what they like, they told me what they like, and there's a specific thing, a benefit of value in my presentation that I'm just gonna point out to them. And if I just point out the stuff that they wanna hear, it moves me closer to number 6, which is going for the offer or the close. When I get on a call with a prospect, I'm not trying to drag their ass for an hour. I'm not trying to convince them to sign up with CJ. I'm not trying to hard sell nobody. I'm not trying to convince nobody to sign up with CJU. I don't need to do all that convincing. What I'm gonna do is provide my value, provide the information that I have, talk to you. I'm an authority figure because I've been doing this for years, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm gonna gather information from you. I'm gonna build rapport with you. We're gonna lock in. I'm gonna transition and say, look, bro, based off what you said you need, I got the credit repair right here. You need credit repair, I got that. You need your personal credit build, I got that. Oh, you want business funding? Shoot, I got that. Oh, you wanna learn sales? I got that. Oh, you wanna learn marketing? I got that. Oh, you wanna learn digital marketing? I got that. Oh, you need help with your mindset and personal development? I got that. Now, if you saying, nah, I don't need none of that, bro, I came to come buy some cookies, I'm like, well, that's not what I offer. So I'm not gonna close nobody on selling them cookies. That's not what I do. I'm gonna present what I have to offer and allow them to tell me, that's what I need, CJ, that's what I need, that's what I need. So if they don't need credit repair, why the hell would I put that in the presentation? If they're not interested in sales and marketing, why would I put that in the presentation? I'm wasting their time. And what happens is when you do presentations without doing these steps right here, you end up getting out of rapport with the prospect. And when they got on the call, they was willing to pay and rock with you, but because you went straight here and started blabbing about a whole bunch of stuff they don't care about, Now they get into like, not really sure. Because what that tells the prospect is this person didn't even spend enough time getting to know me. So if I sign up with their product or if I sign up with their service or the program, I'm not sure this person gonna actually care about me because they didn't even show they cared about me on the first call. See what I'm saying? And you might be too focused on the sale and you can't miss these steps. But when you do it correctly, like I just told you, now you're going for the offer or the close, it should be like that. Remember that transition word? Based off what you told me, it should be a perfect fit for you. Let me show you why here, and then you go in for the close. Now, what could possibly happen after that is you get into your first objection, and then we do the deflection on it. I usually don't deal with a lot of objections because people come to me already know what I do, but some of you guys are dealing with like cold leads, cold emails, and like these people don't really know who you are. You might run into an objection, and so what you gotta do is you gotta hit them with a deflection, right? So now you gotta come back whenever they tell you why they didn't close. You handle the objection with deflection of deflecting back on them and be like, what is the issue? Like, what is it? You need to get back into gathering rapport, gathering information, and then we'll go into this one, which is looping, right? Now you wanna loop back into here. Because if they didn't close and they gave information, you need to gather more information and ask some specific questions on what was missing and get into a deeper understanding, right? Now, the benefit of my offer is objection could possibly be money, right? People might want to sign up and they don't have the money. The beauty of what I teach is we help people get access to finance and funding, so money isn't a problem. Another objection could possibly be they need to speak to somebody else, they need some time to think about it, but most people know what they want. If they got the money, they know what they want. So you got out of pocket right here, you need to loop back around. And then the last thing I'll just put right here before I wrap it up is buying threshold. Buying threshold. So basically what it is, all of us people, we have a buying threshold of how much money we're willing to spend. So somebody could have $100,000 in their pocket, but their buying threshold is they're cheap people, right? There's a lot of people that's rich that's really cheap. So they have a buying threshold of how much they're willing to spend no matter how good the offer is. Then you got other people who got, so that person got a low buying threshold. Then you got other people who have a high buying threshold like myself, to where like, if somebody give me something that I really like, I really want, I want to use, I actually don't care about the price. I'll pay. That's the type of person I am. I'm an excellent salesman. I think I'm one of the best salespeople out here in the game. But so since I'm an excellent salesman, I'm an easy person to close. If you try to sell me and I see that you went through these steps, I'll buy from you immediately. You see what I'm saying? So I can understand when every time somebody trying to pitch and sell to me, if I see you don't know this, I'm not gonna buy from you because you need some help. You dig what I'm saying? So I have a high buying threshold. If you meet that, I'll buy it. So what you possibly have to do is kind of figure out what this person buying threshold, and you can start gathering more information and asking questions about certain things that they have purchased. Be like, okay, I know you want to buy my 25K offer. Have you ever paid for a high ticket offer before? And the person might be like, no, I haven't, it's the first time. Okay, and then now you might have to loop back and to talk about more of the benefits of if they spend 25K with you, how you're gonna be able to help them 10X that 25K. So they might need some more reassuring because this is their first time spending that amount of money. You see what I'm saying? So you need to understand this buying threshold part. And the last thing I wanna add in here is multiple offers. All right, if you can put, I'll just write it here. If you can get multiple offers going, you in a good place, right? So make sure you go watch my video about value ladder, and then make sure you watch my video talking about your 4 core offers, because I break that down. A lot of you guys are not closing deals because a lot of y'all walking around with just one offer, just one thing you have to offer. And if a person say, I can't afford that, or I don't like that, then you just gotta get off the phone with them, right? But if you got a low ticket offer, a middle ticket offer, and a high ticket offer, you probably went in for that high ticket close, but they really don't have a buying threshold for that, or might not have the funds for that, and maybe can't get financing that, but then you maybe be able to offer them a middle or low ticket offer that they can afford, which allow you to still close the sale, still increase your revenue, but you're still providing service and still helping that person. Because there's people out here that want to get help, but maybe need more help getting in position. But if you don't have the multiple offers to offer them, then you lost the sale and you didn't help that person. You dig what I'm saying? So this is a sales syntax order mixed in with my guy Jordan Belfort, mixed in with my CJU sauce, you know what I'm saying? So I really want you guys to really understand that sales is very important, especially in this time. You guys really need to know how to talk to people. You really need to know how to communicate with people. You really need to be able to transfer your offer, your service, and your value over to people in the best possible way. A lot of you guys think that sales is hard. me being an excellent salesman, I wasn't born with this. I had to learn this. I had to study, I had to practice, and I had to figure it out. So if you feel like you're not a great salesperson, don't beat yourself up about that. Just learn this information just like any other skill, just like riding a bike. If you practice, if you learn, if you study, you'll get good at it. Just like your boy, Mr. CJU. So if you need help with sales, y'all already know I got y'all. Y'all know I had the information down below to where y'all can get that sauce from your boy, Mr. CJU. Till next time, y'all already know. Have.